Picture this. You wake up, stumble into the kitchen for your morning coffee, and right there, in the middle of your living room rug, lies it, a tiny, lifeless present from your beloved furry friend. Sound familiar? Before you scold them or recoil in disgust, let's explore why cats bring us these dead mice, birds, or other critters, and what they're really trying to tell us. Trust me, the explanation behind this behaviour is far more heartwarming and complex than it appears at first glance. To truly understand this peculiar ritual, we need to journey back thousands of years into the past. Cats, even the laziest couch potatoes among them, are predators at their core. Their domestication was, in essence, a trade-off. They kept our homes free of rodents, and in return, we offered them shelter and sustenance. But those primal instincts never truly vanished. Deep inside your adorable furball still lurks a skilled, ruthless hunter, governed by the ancient laws of the wild. So, let's break it down. What's really going on in that furry little head when they bring you their gifts? The first and foremost reason for this behaviour is, of course, their primal hunting instinct. You see, that adorable purring fluffball snoozing on your lap is a direct descendant of wild, incredibly efficient predators. Thousands of years of evolution have honed their bodies and minds for one singular purpose: to stalk, catch, and conquer. Sharp claws, lightning-fast reflexes, impeccable hearing. None of this was developed just to chase a laser pointer. This is a professional's toolkit, inherited directly from their ancestors. And here's where many people miss a crucial point. Cats don't just hunt out of hunger. For them, hunting isn't merely a means to an end, a way to get food. It's a thrilling game, a complex puzzle to solve, an adrenaline rush. The very act of stalking, creeping, and that lightning-fast pounce brings them immense satisfaction. It's their job, their hobby, and their passion, all rolled into one. That's why a perfectly fed cat, whose bowl is overflowing with kibble, will still enthusiastically spend hours chasing a sunbeam or a fly. They're not hungry. They're simply acting on a program hardwired into them by nature itself. But the obvious question is this: why don't they just eat their prey themselves? Why drag it back to you, making this rather unappetizing presentation? And this is where things get truly fascinating. Get ready, because this theory might completely change how you see your feline friend. Introducing the leading theory. Your cat is actually a teacher. In the wild, when a mother cat has kittens, she carries an immense responsibility. It's not enough to simply feed them. She must teach them how to hunt for themselves. This is a vital life skill, and this training unfolds in several stages. First, the diligent mother brings already deceased prey back to the den. This allows the kittens to become familiar with the scent and sight of food and learn to tear it apart. Then, once the little ones are a bit more accustomed, she'll start bringing back semi-alive prey. This allows them to practice delivering the fatal bite. It's a crucial training ground for future hunters. And only after they've successfully passed this stage does she begin taking them on actual hunts. This is a fundamental maternal instinct that remains strong, even if your cat lives in a cosy apartment and has never had a litter of her own. And now for the mind-blowing twist in this theory that explains everything. Brace yourselves. In your cat's eyes, you're her big, clumsy, and completely inept family when it comes to hunting. That's right. She watches you leave every day, but you never come back with a single fresh, delicious mouse. Instead, you're opening strange, crinkly bags or mysterious cans. From her perspective, it's an absolute catastrophe. You're her beloved, but utterly clueless kitten, who without her would simply starve. And that's when her maternal, fiercely protective instinct kicks into overdrive. That gift on your doormat isn't an attempt to scare you or make you angry. It's her desperate attempt to feed you. She's sharing her most precious possession with you, her kill. She's essentially telling you, look, this is what food looks like. Try it, it's nutritious. Learn while I'm still around. It's the ultimate expression of care in cat language, even if to us humans it seems a little unsettling. This is precisely why it's so important to understand. What you're seeing isn't revenge, it's not malicious, and it's certainly not an attempt to shock you. Quite the opposite. It's the ultimate expression of a cat's care and affection. She views you as a cherished member of her family, someone she needs to protect and provide for. But layered on top of that is another powerful instinct, which explains why the gift ends up specifically inside your home. It's the innate drive to bring prey to a secure location. Imagine the wild. After catching a mouse or a bird, a predator wouldn't dream of eating it out in the open, where larger, stronger rivals could easily snatch it away. Instead, it will carry its kill back to its den, a secluded and safe haven. So what's the safest place for your cat? Exactly. Your home. Your apartment is her fortress, her undisputed territory, the very centre of her universe. By bringing her cat indoors, she's simply following this ancient instinct. It's as if she's saying, "Phew, I'm safe here. I can finally relax and enjoy my meal without worry." And the fact that she brings this trophy specifically to you, right into the heart of her sanctuary, only underscores your unique and special place in her life. This gesture also signifies a profound level of trust. Think about it. In the animal world, sharing food is a very big deal. It means your cat doesn't view you as a competitor for resources, a foundational principle in the wild. She trusts you completely and considers you a full-fledged member of her family, or, as zoologists might say, her pride. You're not just a source of food and affection. You are truly her family, and as a member of the family, you're entitled to your share of the spoils. On a related note, there's a fascinating observation. More often than not, this gift-giving behaviour is seen in spayed female cats. Why is that? It's often attributed to an unfulfilled maternal instinct. Nature programmed her to be a mother, a teacher, and a provider. But since she doesn't have actual kittens, all that powerful, irrepressible energy needs an outlet. And who becomes the focus of this energy? You, of course. You become her honorary kitten, her primary project for teaching survival in this complex world. She feels a deep responsibility for your well-being. It's important to realise that we're not always talking about actual mice or birds. A cat's definition of prey can be incredibly broad. Anything they manage to catch and conquer can serve as an honoured gift. This could be a large beetle, a dragonfly, a lizard, or even a frog if you live in a rural area. And sometimes, when more traditional trophies aren't available, a cat might proudly bring you something as simple as a large, interesting fallen leaf or a clump of grass. The logic remains the same. I found this. I brought it for you. It's valuable. But what about a strictly indoor cat? One who has only ever seen the outside world through a window and has never encountered a live mouse. Are their instincts dormant? Of course not. They simply find a different outlet. This little predator then begins to hunt whatever is available to them and proudly brings you their toys. The mechanism is exactly the same. They stalk, pounce on, defeat their toy mouse or ball, and then, with a sense of accomplishment, present their trophy to you. They're demonstrating their hunting prowess and once again sharing the fruits of their successful hunt with you, their less skilled human companion. This gesture is also a profound sign of immense trust. Think about it. In the animal kingdom, sharing food is a very serious matter. It means your cat doesn't see you as a competitor for resources, which is a fundamental principle of survival in the wild. She completely trusts you and considers you a full-fledged member of her family group, her pride, if you will. To her, you're not just a source of food and affection, you are family. And as a family member, you're entitled to your share of the bounty. Incidentally, there's a fascinating observation. More often than not, this gifting behaviour is demonstrated by spayed female cats. Why is that? It all boils down to their unfulfilled maternal instinct. Nature programmed her to be a mother, a teacher, and a provider. But since she doesn't have actual kittens, all that powerful, irrepressible energy seeks an outlet. And who does it get redirected to? Why, you, of course. You become her surrogate kitten, her primary project for teaching survival in this big, complicated world. She feels a deep sense of responsibility for your well-being. This brings us to the most crucial practical takeaway. Whatever you might be feeling in that moment, be it disgust, horror, or sheer annoyance, it's vital to understand. Punishing your cat for bringing you a gift of prey is utterly pointless and even harmful. She genuinely won't understand why you're yelling or scolding her. From her perspective, she's just performed a heroic deed. She's taken care of you, brought a valuable resource into the home, and demonstrated her love and trust, only to be met with negativity. This leaves her confused, damages your bond, and can even cause stress. She wasn't misbehaving. She was simply following millennia-old instincts. The best approach is to quietly dispose of the gift when your cat isn't looking, and then praise her for her affection. If you're hoping to cut down on these surprises, the most effective strategy is to redirect her energy. Engage your cat in more active games that mimic hunting. Use feather wands, interactive toys, or laser pointers. Give her the opportunity to unleash her hunter's instinct in a way that's safe and acceptable for both of you. Ultimately, this peculiar habit is a complex cocktail of ancient instincts, deep affection, care, trust, and, let's be honest, a little bit of feline pride. And here's the most profound and perhaps most heartwarming takeaway from all of this. When your cat brings you a dead mouse, she's not trying to gross you out or offend you. She's saying, I love you, I care for you. But honestly, as a hunter, you're pretty hopeless. So here, eat this. I caught it for you. It's not just instinct, it's an act of pure devotion, passed down through millennia of wild heritage. She sees you as part of her family, someone to protect and feed. Realizing this completely changes how you look at those little gifts by the door or a bird feather on your pillow, doesn't it? It's not a mess, it's a declaration of love. So next time you receive such a present, resist the urge to scold her. Your cat is simply trying to be a good parent to her strange, big, and utterly helpless human. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you learned something new about your furry friend, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more fascinating insights into the animal world. Now, a question for you. What are the most unusual gifts your pets have brought you? Share your hilarious or shocking stories in the comments below. I'd love to read them.